What's good, y'all? It's the psychic investigator. I got called to investigate a love situation. So I listened to the song because the angels communicate to me through music. I got a Rita Baker giving me the best that I got. So I listened to the song just to see what stuck out to me. I bet everything on my wedding ring. So this is involved in marriage. You feel me? Superficial dreams. You can lean on me. Love so strong that you feel me? The scale up sometimes unbalanced. Worry mind can't rest. I'm in love with everything about you. I bet everything on my wedding ring. Keep on giving me the best that I got. Some things that people just don't understand. Is there anything I can give you to make you understand what you feel for me? And we're in when my heart feels this way again with you in my arms. Somebody wants to feel that love forever. I hope you can see that you can lean on me. So let's get into it. I appreciate it before I even, because I don't want to take too much time. So the first part that I got is, I know my dreams made you insecure because you never thought about a future. So somebody dreamed big and another person really didn't see a future in a relationship. You really thought treating me with disrespect would really make me lower my self-confidence. So somebody was cheating on me in this situation. And the other person was giving them the best that they got. Because they did it all on their wedding ring. They wasn't looking for anything outside of their marriage. They was content in it. As you can see, they took what they could, and here I am alone with my confidence. So, in so many words, this person, the faithful person, felt like they gave everything to this person, and they left with their problems all alone. I'm glad that they stole you away. I don't need no fuck buddy. I'm looking for real love. So the committed person is looking for something solid. Women lie, men lie, intuition and energy don't lie. So they saying like their intuition wasn't wrong. It led them to the truth about who this person really is in this marriage. The most hurtful part is I know I didn't deserve none of this, but you heartless. You did it to me on purpose. So the other person feel like all of this was intentional. You seem you rather feel needed, yet you left like you seem I needed you and you left me with pain. You couldn't even explain why. So faithful spouse is really just like not understanding why. Like, why you do this to me? Like you left 100 swords in my back and that wasn't enough. You still wanted to destroy me. Like, the faithful person wants to know why. Like, why did you leave me hanging? And I bet everything on my wedding ring. And I gave you the best that I got. And you left me hanging. It's deep. So let's tap in. Archangel Michael, please allow a thin line of protection around me while I'm traveling with these energies. Please and thank you. Dear and beloved ancestors, can we please get some clarity on giving you the best that I got? Why did these dreams make the other spouse feel insecure? Because the other spouse had a hidden mental illness. What else about these dreams that was hidden from the faithful spouse? They planted evidence because they hate on the other person being positive. What else is going on here? So who sent them? This Aquarius sent them. What else? So this karmic mother or father sent them. They sent these dirty public figures to interrupt this marriage. And the faithful spouse is like, come on, man. I bet everything on my wedding ring. How could you let these people come between us? That's the question this Gemini wants to know. So you thought treating me with disrespect would lower my self-confidence. So why does this person feel like this situation lowered their self-confidence? Because they feel like the other person was dead on the inside. And that has something to do with whatever this karmic child, son or daughter said to the spouse. That, you know what I'm saying, killed everything. What else is going on here? Yeah. So, I'm not sure if this karmic child was stalking or the spouse was stalking. What's going on here, beloved ancestors? This Taurus energy is stalking this Pisces energy. Because in secret, this Pisces energy slept with this married person's spouse. What else? As you can see, I'm here left with my problems. So why was they left with their problems in this marriage? Because of their Sagittarius. Yeah, that was the dirty family secret. What did this Sagittarius have to do with this panic? They was a sex addict. And this Virgo was a witch doctor. So this Sag had a sex addiction that they couldn't tame. And this Virgo was the witch doctor. This fake friend, why did they do? What did they do? What did this witch doctor do? This fake friend was a extreme narcissist, so they did magic on the situation because they thought that they was the master manipulator. So this marriage was manipulated by other people. It wasn't necessarily that your spouse didn't want you. I'm glad that they stole you away. Why did this person feel like they glad? Because it was too many addictions in this situation. Yeah, with this Capricorn. And they didn't know how to tell the truth. What else? Why this? What else? Yeah. This karmic male or woman Capricorn had too many addictions and there was too much narcissism. Public figures was involved. Yeah, because this Capricorn was a Freemason and they wanted to be the other spouse. Yeah. And that's the confirmation. So they created a whole lot of trauma bonds in this marriage. What about this energy told the truth to the spouse? They slipped up and got exposed because they were secretly hating on this spouse being positive. So they start leaking information. And they used to sneak out at night to cheat. What else is going on? Hold on. What else was hidden? To bring clarity. There was STDs in the sex tape that ruined everything, and the person that they stepped out with snitched on them, and they was playing both sides. So the hurtful part is, what's up with that? The hurtful part is what? Let's see. That they lied on you. These clones. And they did magic. Blood magic. Sex magic. And that's the only reason why it was STDs and sex tapes. So somebody else ruined your marriage. Why did you leave your spouse in pain that they couldn't explain? The Scorpio was a copycat. There was a mass energy. And this copycat shot them in the face. And they thought they was the master manipulator. What else? Yep, they was a silent hater. So that's the 100 swords in the spouse back is because they stepped out, they got an STD, and they died in this situation because they was out here creating trauma bonds. Wow. So let me get some, can I get some energy revolving this first pile? Can we get some clarity on who it was and how did this happen and how somebody ended up getting shot in this house? It happened in this house. And now somebody in prison over it. What happened? There was unexpected income in this house. In this family situation. And that's what changed everything. What does this karmic child got to do with it in this Pisces? And them feeling dead on the inside. They caused this death. This child and this Pisces to this privileged lady. What else? Yep, this main male. Yep, was the lover. And this main male was also a thief. And now they in bad health because they caused all these trials and tribulations. What else is going on right here with this Sag and this bad part? The spouse was the wealthy masculine energy. And as you can see, they killed the feminine in that house. And now they got caught because apparently this feminine died in the slavery. What else is going on right here? And it's all over this occupation. This child was false and they want to be in high honor. What else is going on over here with this? I'm glad they stole you away. So why did this spouse become glad? Because of bad health. And that was the change. When they made the mistake of sleeping with the main male, it created bad health and it created a death. So it's kind of like it was a blessing because this wealthy man could have got the STD. But it wasn't a blessing because the wealthy man loved his spouse and they was faithful. Yep, and the change was unfortunate. This mature woman and this man on their journey put in a lot of toil and labor. And now they in despair because they was courting. Yep. They put in toil and labor for this money. Now they in bad health. What's going over here with this copycat? Yep. This copycat. This child was fake. So this karmic child played a big part because they was in poverty. What else? And they wanted to be high honor, so they stole this gift. What's going on with the most hurtful part? And you left me in plain, I couldn't explain these 100 swords. Where did they go wrong? They got caught, and that's the message of concern. So what's coming out of that court for like ancestors? In this community, this man is in his thoughts, this main man. What is this main man thinking about now that he got caught and caused his death? Thinking about this mature woman and this marriage on this journey and how they sent this message and they turned the pathway upside down. And it brought despair to this courtship. So let's clarify. Beloved ancestors, can you get some clarity around this mental illness in this house? Why is they in prison about this unexpected income? This wife is in prison. What part did this wife play? If this wife is in jail, that's a double confirmation. She was false. What did she do? She was waiting on this message because this wife was a hidden enemy to this wealthy man. And this wealthy man didn't even know that this woman was false. So once this woman died, they're dealing with this lover, what happened? because this lover was a thief. They caused this death and this misfortune in this room. There was a child involved. So did this lover kill the child and the woman? Yep, they did. They did it for this so that they can have their wedding and have great fortune. Because they was feeling like they was a servant in this situation. And they wanted the money and the gifts. So at court, what's going to happen to this wealthy man in this occupation? What do this old woman have to do with it? This old woman and this sweetheart was only looking at what they can get out the situation. They thought the situation was growth. So this old woman and this sweetheart was lovers so that they can get money in this house. But ultimately, this male energy killed this purple slave. And now they're having conversations because this message that came in about this bad health. What happened here with this bad health? At the doctor, they realized they was pleasure seekers. And now, this scholar is in despair. What did this child have to do with this situation and this gift and this high honor? And they was a pleasure seeker. They thought they was going to celebrate love. But what they ultimately created was a widow, and now they melancholy. Because this young woman wanted to rule over the situation. What else is going on? Yep. This lover is in bad health now. What else is going on with this situation? And that's the message of concern. Why are they in heavy thought about it? Because they went to the merchant. They was false. This lover caught a disease, and they had a sex tape, and they tried to cover it up with black magic because they was a foe, and they was constantly pleasure seeking. So now that they got caught after this death in this community, why is they thinking about this woman? This young woman and this friend, what about this young woman? They was waiting on the signs of death. What else? They was faithful to it too. Now they contemplating about it, like, what can I do? They in sorrow because they was false. And they was plotting. They was a soldier in this situation. And they created a heartbreak because they was doing magic. And now they're a widower. That was a surprise. There was no fertility in this situation. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? Yep. And now they waiting in heavy thought because they thought that they were going to get a gift if they created a union right here. This dark priest on this journey had great hope. Wow. So this woman is left, or this man is left with all these unanswered questions because this woman was false. And this whole time, they was giving them the best that they got, and they didn't even know who they was dealing with. So I don't know if I could say that this is a blessing in disguise, but it's like, dang, there was a child that lost their life and a wealthy woman because this main male was false. What's going on right here, below the ancestors? What else could we know about this situation in Bernie Clayton? What the hell? We need some humor because this is a sad story. Good shit is about to happen. Don't let your issues fuck it up. So even though this situation was fucked up, there's something better coming in for this wealthy man. What else is going on? Because, fuck it, be a rebel. Like, break out this sad energy. It wasn't your fault that this person was a fraud. And you gave them the best that you had. So it's okay to move forward. I mean, would you rather lay next to a folk and have a STD? Or would you rather move forward and be happy? Don't believe everything shitty. Don't believe every shitty thought you have. Thoughts can be sneaky and lying bastards. So don't believe those negative thoughts that creep in the back of your mind. It's not necessary. It wasn't your fault in this situation, so don't blame yourself. To whoever this relates to. If you're pissed at where you are, then stop taking yourself there. So don't, you know what I'm saying? Don't take your mind in negative places. Make better fucking choices. So who you choose to date, make sure you thoroughly investigate. Because it could have been the wealthy man dead over this love. And he didn't have nothing to do with it. Face reality or live in the fucking la la land. Chase bravery. Believe what you see. So believe it. And fuck them. Fuck them. Because they didn't mean you no good anyway, going out here making sex tapes and catching STDs. You feel me? This could have went the other way. So be grateful. I mean, it don't feel good knowing what happened to you. But at the same time, at least you know that you have another opportunity to choose better for yourself. You know what I'm saying? And just because people make shitty mistakes, that don't make you a shitty person. Remember that. So let me get you some advice. What else? Let's yep. Signs from heaven. Thank your heaven for sending me reminders of patience and presence. Will allow your angels to comfort you in this dark moment. What else is going on? Loved ones in heaven. Thank you, loved ones in heaven, for drowning close at this time. So they coming in close to bring you comfort in your dark situation. Live in joy. Thank your angels for supporting me as I follow my joy. So thank your angels. Because you got big dreams. And even though who you thought was going to be on this path is not on this path, does not mean that you won't have what you desire. Divine Father. The Divine Father thanks you for co-creating with the world. So don't feel bad. You got support. And they sending in trustworthy parents. You feel me? Because this was a part of your transformation. So allow peace and harmony in your life. And look at this situation through love and light. And you're not wrong. Energy lied, men lied, women lied. Listen to your inner voice. You are absolutely correct about the situation. So, being that you feel heartbroken, let me give you some love messages so that you can see what's coming towards you. I mean, it's tough losing your spouse, but I hope this brings somebody clarity. What's going on here, beloved ancestors? Can I please get some love and light? Leave a trail of love as you walk this earth. O Lord, with the very things that you have made, in wisdom you have made them all. So deep down inside, you already know what's coming towards you. Keep manifesting your life. Keep sprouting. Keep growing. I mean, this is somebody else's bad decision by not being aware of what they had. And who's to say that what comes towards you will be better for your life? It's good. You're growing. It's time to be adventurous and play. So yeah. The flowers are springing up. The season of singing birds has come. And the cooling of turtle doves filling the air. So yeah, go out there and mingle. Get to know new people. Don't be stagnant and stuck because people couldn't see your work in this situation. You are always worth it. It's not your fault. Be at peace because you gave them the best that you got. Celebrate the beauty gift of life. Let the heavens be glad and the earths rejoice. Let the sea and everything in it shout its praise. Yeah, so show some praise to the universe. Move boldly into the golden future. Trust in the Lord. Trust in the Lord with all your heart. And seek, he will in all you do. And he will show you which path to take. So yeah, just keep listening to that inner voice. Because energy don't lie. People do lie. But you can see the truth clear as day. And you can see that you deserve something better anyway. And if they couldn't believe in your future, does it really matter if they're here in the presence? It's okay to have love and loss. It is not okay to never have love. So let that sink in. Choose wisely. Peace.